In today's reaction, I'm going to introduce to you either the biggest genius to ever grace the platform of YouTube or just an insane person. Now, either way, I am on board, right? This guy's genius, frankly, is something to behold. And I want you to enjoy what I have had the pleasure of enjoying. So, let me just explain to you this man for a second. His name is Rag Reynolds, okay? And Rag has been on YouTube for 13 years and has uploaded fairly consistently for 13 years. Fairly consistently. Given, his situation. He's pretty consistent, okay, this guy, for 13 years. Now, he has made some truly transformative content over the years. Some of you may remember the whole Australia is fake thing about 7-8 years ago. That is when I became aware of the master that is Rag Reynolds, and I just want to get, because people never really look deep into Rag, they saw his truth about Australia, which was absolutely transformative, and they stopped there. They never looked deeper into the genius of the man himself. So I'm going to do you all a favour and introduce you to the man himself. Okay, this is Rag. Let's look at some of his earlier work before we get to the amazing Australia content.
Attention that people don't know if I'm being serious or not, or joking, serious or joking. So I saw an ask on Tumblr, and someone asked Shelby. They said, "Is this Rag Reynolds guy? Is he an asshole, or is he just joking?" And Shelby responds saying, "I'm pretty sure he's joking, but no one knows for sure. I don't like uncertainty. So I just wanted to clear a couple of things up." But just because I'm not wearing a shirt and I'm shirtless, that does not take anything away from what I'm going to say. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not an asshole. I'm a truth talker. Telling the truth does not make you an asshole.
So there is sort of some of the beginnings of the man himself, Now, just remember, right, he's uploaded, at this point, maybe 10 videos at this point, and he's been making videos for about a year, so, pretty much a video a month. He must have, at this point, he must have had, 10 subscribers, maybe 20. He has a picture of himself in the background with his YouTube name on it, okay? The foresight that this man had to already be innovating and creating things like that, it is unimaginable. And as you can see there, this is 12 years ago, and he, in his words, he, my friend, is a truth talker, okay? He does not play around with the truth. And that will become a common theme throughout this video of reactionary bliss. This man only talks truth.
If you haven't watched my previous Australia video, then I recommend you click off of this video right now and go check that one out. I will leave a link to it in the description and also at the end of this video. So let's just jump right into this. For the longest time, I was pretty worked up over Australia. I simply could not handle the fact that such a terrible place actually existed. I was mad because somehow in some way a place existed on planet Earth where all of the people sounded like they were suffering from aphasia. They lived amongst animals that you would only otherwise see by watching In the Night Garden, and they had an all-around level of obnoxiousness rivaled only by the likes of myself and those annoying people who try to hand you flyers in the street. But saying that, even those fools cannot compete with Australia when it comes to being obnoxious. As you can make out from my previous video, I was certainly pretty mad over the existence of Australia. I mean, Just how could a nation exist that was built from convicts that no one else wanted, and that also managed to lose a war to a bunch of dumb birds? I was so mad over Australia being a real place that I made a bunch of horrible tweets on Twitter. I said, as a public service, I will personally burn Australia to the ground. I then said, if Australia wins Eurovision, I will drown one puppy and burn one baby for every point they win by. I also said, let's send Australia to space. And then without warning, 2017 became one of the greatest years of my life when I came across some guy on Twitter claiming that Australia does not exist.
You will later learn that this moment for Rag, when he discovered this, became truly just transformative for his genius content. You see, once he learned that Australia wasn't real, this is when the true truth talking began. I mean, he went from just being a guy telling the truth to a guy seeking the truth. However, there was, beautiful little interludes in between his truth seeking like this.
Where is she? Yeah, I've got a bit of a treat for you all today, if she'll just fucking... Hold on. Demi! I won't ask twice, Demi. If you want to eat today, you're going to come out here and you're going to fucking do it! I'll be waiting over here. Just give her a moment. Come on, Demi. You mean, which one? Yes, Demi, you know the exact one I'm talking about. Now fucking go for it. Go. Red Reynolds, the coolest lad you'll find. Red Reynolds, the Scottish mastermind.
Anyway, yeah, so there was that. Anyways, let's get back to the truth seeking of this genius. Let's just get back to that.
Real. It is not fucking real. Australia does not exist. It isn't real. Can't you delusional fucks get that through your thick skulls?
I mean, we can try, Rag. I mean, we can try. I'm sorry. We'll try. Let's just listen to the video and let's just see Rag's reasoning, because of course Rag, the genius, would only ever speak the truth. So I will try. We will try and get it through our skulls, Rag. I'm sorry.
Isn't real. It doesn't exist. Get over it. It's not a real place. You janky ass cunt weaves are really beginning to get.
That was some pretty creative language, I've got to be honest. That I have to admit, all joking aside, you janky ass cunt weaves. I mean, that's some pretty good shit. We have to admit, all joking aside, that was some pretty good shit, let's be honest.
You really are. You think that this nonsensical place actually exists. There's no proof that it exists. There's no...
I'll be honest, Rag, the existence of Australians does imply some existence of the country, but that's just me being facetious. That's just me being silly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rag.
Thinking that it could ever possibly be a real place? Yet you all still... Australia is real! No, it's not. It's not real. It's a fantasy. It's no more real than Narnia. Or Middle Earth. Or that weird place where the Teletubbies live.
And of course, there is the one small issue of you can fly to Australia. There is that one small little hitch in the plan. I don't think you can fly to Middle Earth unless I've been misled. I might have been misled there. I don't know, but small little hitch in the plan. But again, I would never question Rag. So let's just carry on. Let's just hear him out.
Australia, it isn't a real place. You claim it was discovered by Captain Cook. You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds as legit as Captain Hook, as Captain Birdseye, and Colonel Sanders.
Don't disrespect Colonel Sanders, my friend. Let's not go there. Let's not fucking. Colonel Sanders is a hero. Okay, you don't get all this without Colonel Sanders. Okay, don't disrespect Colonel. Now we're gonna have an issue, Rag.
That's what it sounds like to anyone who has a slight amount of rationality in their brain.
Okay, I've kind of had some fun with it, right? I'm joking, right, about Rag. Like we kind of get what I'm joking, but I'm actually going to get to the point of the video now, which is this guy is actually it is interesting, okay, because he has been making these videos, right, just like this for 13 years. Now, recently he's had a bit of a fall off. He's not uploading in a while, but he has been uploading these videos for a long time, okay? So, and getting very little views, right? Now, obviously, right, you know, like 100 views here, 200 views there, but to do this, you have to be so dedicated for 13 years, and I always just wonder, I remember seeing this years ago, I'm wondering, what is his, like, motivation? Like, why? Like, it actually worked. Now, when he got famous for the whole Australia isn't real thing, I kind of thought, oh, well, maybe it's that, right? Maybe he's trying to do things that are so crazy that, you know, it gets him a lot of attention. But that only happened one time in his entire 13 years. Like, I'm just looking here at some of his videos. Like, I spent 24 hours in my kitchen thinking I was trapped on Mars. And it is just a 7-minute video of him just around his kitchen. Okay, let me just. I'll show you just to show you.
Spaceship. It's too small. It's too small. I'm a bit of panic. How did you get here? How can a little buzz penguin get to Mars?
And there is genuinely 7 minutes of that. Okay, there is genuinely 7 minutes of that. Now, I know that when you watch that, it kind of looks like some sort of a mental health episode. And so, like, I'm not making fun of that. But here's the thing. I actually don't think he's... I don't think he is, like, mentally ill. Like, the thing is, people who have, like, serious mental health illnesses that would bring on this video, like, they come in waves, right? Like, you have the episode, it ends. Like, I feel like if this was a mental health thing, you know, he would have had the common sense to, like, you know, he would have, like, the episode would have ended, and then he would have come out of it, and then he would have obviously deleted these videos, or he would have deleted the channel, okay? But he's done this for 13 years. I mean, the dedication is unbelievable. And it's all this stuff, by the way. There's no, like, here's me at the park with my friend. No, it's all this. This is the entire channel. His most recent video, I'm just going to look at it now, is I have apprehended a Russian spy. And he has, like, a cat in his arm with a pistol. Like, you know, there's that. He has a book. It is called My Book to Alexander Graham Bell. He has multiple books, actually, apparently. And he is, like, and this is I am genuinely curious if anyone watching this has any more information on this guy. Because when he started uploading videos 13 years ago, he seemed to have already had some sort of audience, or at least he was acting like he did. He already had pictures of himself on his wall with his YouTube username and just crazy stuff. And I just always wondered, because you see these guys every now and then, right? You'll stumble upon you'll stumble upon a channel on YouTube where the guy making it has like, 15 years worth of videos with like 10 views, and they're all like weird. I've always wondered what the motivation was for this, right? Because ever since the Australia thing, he never got any traction for anything ever again, right? And he had already been making videos for 5 years when he got famous for the Australia thing. So I do wonder what that is about. Why? I mean, here's one. I mean, let me just give you one more, just for the sake of argument, just to really give you the idea of what we're dealing with here. Just one more.
Diabetic people are weak. And today, I am proving that with a can of Coca-Cola. Now, I'm not opening this can on camera. I had to open it beforehand. That is because some diabetic person tried to sabotage my video. But no matter, that has been dealt with now. Diabetic people are weak, but I am strong. Delicious. As it says on the can, delicious and refreshing. Coca-Cola is a work of art. Everyone likes Coca-Cola. Everyone being truthful with themselves, at least. Some people may claim to prefer Diet Coke or Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Those people are lying to themselves, they are lying to you, and they are lying to God.
I mean, there you go, just a casual video about how diabetics are wrong and don't really exist. Just another one. I am genuinely curious if anyone I would love to make a follow-up video on this, right? If anyone has any information about this guy's like origin story or anything about this guy, because he truly has intrigued me. Maybe I could get in contact with this guy and like interview him. I mean, that would be just perfect. I mean, that would just be perfect. I mean, I know I was being facetious at the beginning, but I do find something. If this guy is completely sane and is really doing all this stuff, I would love to just like it's breaking my brain. The dedication to this is unbelievable. Like I have never been as dedicated to anything in my entire life as this man is to doing this. Okay. And I am genuinely just interested as to why. Why? Just why? I mean, there you go. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop saying why. That's the end of the video. Just please give me some information on this guy if you can find anything at all.